just like that, we're back. This is it. This is the final round of the regular season.
Well, that's not really it.
Well, it's the final round of the regular season.
We have a playoff.
Yeah.
We have a few.
But, playoffs they look interesting, because, frankly, Aiden and I are washed.
Yes, we are washed.
We're washed. I finished 6-4. Aiden finished 5-5.
Yep.
And I think I have found my personal curse. That's the Peach team. I don't normally repeat my kind of themes for my teams. I like to play different things, but as draft events have gone on, I've kind of done most of the archetypes. So I figured today, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and get redemption arc for the team I performed the worst with. That was the Peach team, and I went 6-4 with the Peach team in draft event 2. I went 6-4 with the Peach team in draft event 9.
There you go.
So I think I cannot use the Peach team. That is the conclusion I have reached today.
This matchup here is between current first place David. In fact, I believe he has clinched first place at this point.
Yeah, he absolutely has.
And fifth place Owen. It is worth noting, though, that if Owen blows out David and has a run differential in the series of 18,
Ooh.
he will eliminate me from the playoffs.
All right. So Owen's got something to play for here, but he's got a hill to climb.
He's got to win big. Waluigi on the mound will help with that. He's the best at limiting runs in general.
What else do we have in terms of our playoff picture? On the other setup, we have the Pink Hunting Pineapples and the Silver Lake Beach Buggies playing. Oh, actually, if Pink Hunting is able to win one of those and have a run differential of more than +1, I think, then I think that Pink Hunting Pineapples will claim your second seed.
That would be correct.
And they cannot get the first seed though because Sand Beach was able to get him in the head-to-head both games. And so if they both finish 7-3, then Sand Beach still gets the tiebreaker. Speaking of Sand Beach though, they get a rally going here. They are now loaded the bases, but there are 2 outs.
This is the top performing offense in the league right here. Currently scoring 36 to their pitching's 13 allowed. A dominating performance so far. Which, by the way, worth noting, David has won a draft event, but it is not since draft 3.
Yeah, and I think David's favorite for draft events is the Bowser team, and that's what he has right now.
These Paratroopas and Koopas are doing pretty well, even though he got the ground out there. Gets across an early run.
I also have to. It's interesting to me because I was talking with David when we were playing just a second ago, and he said that he hasn't really felt that his offense has been on full cylinders either. Like, I have been talking a lot today about how my players have been not performing to the level that they should be, and David also feels the same. But despite that, David able to get some stuff going early in this game. Hammer Bro able to grab that ball out of the air and turn a quick double play. So far, this game has been quite a Sand Beach slugfest. That bottom of the first inning ending, we have a Sand Beach lead of 1-0.
Oh, hello, Megan. I didn't see you in the chat there. How long you been here? If you're still here.
Fario punches one through. Which is funny considering it's the Bowser team at the Fario.
Red Yoshi unable to make that catch there. Lands in more base runners for David and the Sand Beach Sluggers.
Yeah, overall though, current likely playoff seeding seems to be Sand Beach first, Pink Hunting second, Flint third, and Macomb fourth. I think there'd have to be some big things that went wrong to change that at this point.
Yeah, including a Pink Hunting loss and a Downriver sweep.
Yes.
A big sweep at that. Well, the defense is working good here to prevent that run from scoring. Quickly 2 out on 2 ground balls. Neither deep enough to score Magic Koopa. That's a 3rd ground ball out. No runs across. After the first run that came across. Correct myself. Swing and miss. Magic Koopa putting in work. Red Madge, one of the best pitchers in the game.
And David, I believe with the #1 defense today, right?
That is correct. Like I said, 13 runs allowed in 8 games so far.
Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good.
Alright, we go top 3 now. Score is still 2-0. Dark Bones flies out center field. We're going to have ourselves a pitching change here. Owen going to pitcher number 2. Yes, sir. Magic Koopa coming out to pitch.
It honestly feels at this point that both of these teams are just kind of coasting along a little bit. It's the end of the season, and both of these players are nearly locked into the spots they're going to have. I do want to see Owen really try and fight and try and get in this playoff spot, or at least try to take one of these off of David at the very least, just to get that win near the end of the season. But David's not going to back down here. David has the potential to, I believe, set the regular season win record at 9, because there hasn't been many opportunities for someone to get 9 wins in a regular season, because we can only do that in a 6-player draft with our formats that we have. David's currently at 7-1, so if he takes both of these here, which Paratrooper there trying to not let that happen. But yeah, if he does take both of them, then he does set the record. The record's currently 8-2.
That's a nice triple from Paratrooper there. And that might be deep enough to score the run. No, Paratrooper not tagging. 2 outs now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see why they didn't let him go there. I think the Paratrooper in the outfield doesn't have a great arm, but Waluigi Star Swing should be enough here as it gets past Bowser Jr. for just enough time for Waluigi to make it safely to first. Downriver strikes here in the bottom of the 3rd. Suddenly it's a 1-run game, but now it's back to Sand Beach's turn. They have 5 stars in the pocket. They want to try and burn them all, trying to see if they can get some more on the board here.
Not on that one, though. Swinging a miss from me. Magic Koopa picking up where Waluigi left off. Another strikeout.
Another star coming out. This one will find a gap in the field. Magic Koopa on first. 1 out. Bowser Jr. obviously showing that he really wants to use that star swing that he has. He whiffs on one though, whiffs on another, and no more stars in the pocket. Bowser Jr. strikes out. Huge strikeout for Magic Koopa.
Great pitching from Owen there.
Like as the day has gone on, our competitors have been doing better and better of like realizing the star resources that the other competitors have and trying to bait them out, trying to not let them get it. Star hitting foul. Another star comes out. This one almost hits the tombstone, but it's caught by Paratroopa in left field.
Paratroopa sliding along the tombstone there.
Ooh, that one's right along the foul line, but it hooks just on the wrong side of it. That would have been a beautiful hit, but unfortunately the foul then turns into that strikeout.
Boomerang Bro looks at strike 3 and shakes his boomerang in a fit of rage, saying, "How could I take that?"
Yeah, and now Downriver's gonna be down to their last 3 outs. But we do have to note that Sand Beach once again with another chance here. Quick flap to get the first out. And I believe they're kind of at the point of their lineup where they have more home run-esque hitters, but they're currently not really finding their mark.
Not yet, it seems at least. It's very hard to hit home runs on Luigi's Mansion in general. Considered a large park in the game's code, it really, considered a small park in the game's code.
Somehow.
It feels quite large.
Uh-huh. But Owen gets out of that, not surrendering even a hit there. Now it's the bottom of the 5th. Owen only needs 1 run, and you know, I could very well see a star hit from Koopa into a home run from K-Roll ends this game. There's the star hit from Koopa. And even though it's popped up off of Bowser, the ball didn't hit the ground, and Bowser Jr. able to make the out. It's a very, very big out, and just to make sure, just to try and seal this game, David switches in Paragoomba as the pitcher. No more stars left for K-Roll here, but he finds the gap. The single for him. The game-tying run is on. Paratroopa tries to come up, but it's grounded right to the third baseman.
Double play.
Pretty easy double play will seal that game for Sand Beach. Close game though, close game. That
was.
There is a very, very real world there where that last play, it's a hit, and then suddenly Owen wins the game basically.
And with that loss, unfortunately, Downriver's eliminated from playoff contention.
So at this point, we know that our playoffs are going to be some form of Sand Beach, Pinconning, Flint, and Macomb. The only question remaining is seeding, and I think in that respect, I think the only question is 2 and 3 seed. I believe David is locked into the 1st seed, and I believe Aiden's locked into the 4th seed. So congratulations, Aiden, you get to play David in the playoffs.
Alright, it'll be 1 sec here while we wait for this second game to get started.
Alright, game 2. At this point, this isn't really for any marbles except for David trying to set the record for regular season wins. So, Owen, objective here is to just play stopper. I think both competitors here are still pretty locked in though. Especially because since Owen's not making the playoffs, he just wants to end on a win just in general.
For posterity's sake at this point, you know?
And Waluigi hitting at one right down the third base line. That, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
A leadoff single that he stretches into a double. And honestly, I want to see the replay on that one. How close was that? But tragedy strikes as Red Yoshi grounds it right to shortstop, who just able to tag Waluigi and then turn the double play. And a ground out right after turns what was a really great start into absolutely nothing. As now we shift to the Sand Beach side, Butcher now just grounding out. Bowser also striking out there. Waluigi still not anything to be like to scuff at. Waluigi still an amazing pitcher here, able to get the 1-2-3 inning going for that bottom first. Still early in the game though, still anybody's game. Ooh. Big strikeout coming up from Paragoomba on the mound. Ooh, Bowser able to like kind of pop it up there for Hammer Bro to catch out of the air. Ring Bro with 2 outs here, uses the star hit, but Bowser Jr. able to back up all the way in time. Catch that one from out of the air. Quick top of the second, we go bottom 2. Bro tries to punch one through, but doesn't quite get enough power to get through the infield. Red Yoshi able to scoop it up and make the play. Aircones with the power on the bat, but not quite keeping it fair. Taking some balls here, trying to size up Waluigi. Puts one into play, but it's right to the center fielder. Paragoomba had the stars to burn, didn't choose to use them there, probably maybe because they were 2 outs. Now we go bottom 3 still scoreless, or sorry, top 3 still scoreless. Hero tries to use that star hit, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of that star hit. I don't think it typically results in much hits. But oh, Koopa tries to get that ball right down the line, but it looks just that littlest bit foul. That seemed to have broken him there. He strikes out as well.
Yeah, at this point, star swing from Payroll really seems like more of an act of desperation, if anything.
Yeah, which is weird because it's still a nothing ball game. It's really still anybody's game. We're only halfway through the game as well.
Screaming.
Paratroopa punches one through, able to avoid all the stage hazards. Now David looks like he wanted to burn some stars, but K-Roll able to just snatch that one before it becomes a problem. More stars being burnt. This time Magikoopa will punch it through. Paratroopa able to catch that one before it gets past the outfielders, though.
I think you really want to see that Bowser Jr. star swing work for you here.
Oh, and he burns it. There's no star here. The Waluigi star pitch. Swing and a miss. And Bowser Jr. strikes out on the next pitch. Bowser coming up now with no stars.
That being said, he is Big Bad Bowser. Paratroopa able to make a nice catch there.
We move Paratroopa down to D tier, but at the same time he still has his niche, and it's kind of just making little plays like that. He can still get it done, you know?
He's a solid defender. I know at one point I interviewed Owen and he said that he was, oh, the Waluigi jank connects deep right field. Nobody's gonna get it. It is gone.
And Downriver is gonna be the first strike of this game from a Waluigi homer.
He stares at the camera and cackles and says,
Star hit coming out from Red Yoshi off of Bowser, the classic. That'll be an easy double for Red Yoshi. And even though there was a home run, that's also a no-out double. And once again, threatening for more scores. The star hit from Red Critter will find the gap. Red Yoshi will easily round the bases. It's now 2-0 in favor of Downriver.
Quite the rally we have going on here now, Dan. Downriver is putting together a couple runs, and maybe we see a couple more.
Yeah, honestly, this part of the lineup for Downriver can be very, very scary, and David, justifiably so, switching to a Magikoopa, trying to get this shut down before it gets any worse. Big strikeout. That's exactly why you switch pitchers right there. Foul ball. That was honestly good that it was a foul, but doesn't capitalize off it. Green Paratroopa striking out. That's 2 strikeouts for Green Magikoopa right after he came in.
That's right.
Oh, right down the line again, but once again hooking foul. And a grounder will end that inning. Very, very good play, bringing in that red Magikoopa. Stops the bleeding. It's a 2-run lead for Downriver. Not a safe lead at all. But it's still a lead here. Star hit from Firebro doesn't find anything.
Another pitching change.
Yeah,
The other Magikoopa coming in for the other team.
looks like it's the Magikoopa o'clock now. And Hammer Bro's gonna ground out. 1 out remaining here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ooh, Dark Bones. Good liner into the gap. That'll be extra bases. Nope. He stays.
Yeah, honestly, Mario Slugger's moment looks like, you know, it looks like something that could potentially be an extra base hit, but it's not quite. And speaking of not quite, Paragoomba doesn't quite find the mark there. That inning ends as it sounds like something might be happening on the other setup.
Did I hear that right? A Blue Toad 3-run homer for Jay's team?
Looks like we might have a hot match over there. And as a reminder to anyone who might be watching this on YouTube after the fact, the no commentary videos, the ones on the other setup, will be available after all the other videos are up if you check the playlist. I want to see any of those honestly hot matches that occurred on setup 2.
That's right, Mario Super Sluggers draft event on YouTube. Check it out.
Ooh,
Terrible play from Firebro.
it was Koopa the Quick, but Koopa not the quick enough. Double play ends that inning because Koopa cannot get back even close to first. Bottom 5 here. Owen hoping to complete a shutout. We saw him do some shutting out earlier in the season, but he kind of lost it afterward. Ooh, a shot off K-roll. Runners on with nobody out. Magikoopa absolutely trying to find a double play ball at this point because he does not want that runner on base. But a star hits off Critter. Oh, this could potentially be disastrous. Who's fielding this ball? Red Critter's running all the way into the outfield. And a run has scored. And now the winning run, or sorry, the game tying run is on. And the potential game winning run is now on as well.
If that ball went out of play, that would have been a ground rule double. Potentially a home run. I forget what the rules are in this game.
I think it's a ground rule double in that case. I'm not completely sure on that though. Bowser Jr. It gets interrupted by some screaming on the other setup, but Bowser Jr. is going to be able to connect this star swing. I do not believe... Oh, it has a flyer! But it drops! Magikoopa could have been caught in a rundown there, but the fielders throw home?
Unbelievable play we have going on here.
That whole play was just such a weird moment. And now suddenly we're tied bottom 5, no outs, and Bowser up, and the winning run is trying to go home. They can't get it though.
The laser throw prevents them from scoring.
But they don't get the out on Bowser. There's still there's no outs. There's absolutely 0 outs here.
Ball and play could be the winning run.
And that's it right there. Sand Beach with the comeback, winning this one down 2-0, coming back and winning it 3-2. And we also have a special announcement from our other setup coming in. Jay has prevailed over Noah. One time.
Jay won a game.
He still hasn't won.
Alright, that will end your regular season. We'll get these scores tabulated and we'll we're probably gonna take a pretty long break here, as we gotta get food in our bellies.
That's right.
And then after that, it's playoffs time.
Stay tuned for the playoffs. We'll be back by 6 p.m.
Ish. Okay, bye.
Bye.